Hey guys, I'm back, and so welcome back and welcome to my channel. My name is Amina, and I am doing a conversation with Ava. You can I'm very happy, and today is Saturday, Scary Saturday. Remember my first video, basics, and yeah. So I'm sorry that my intro is very long, cause like I had to explain some stuff because it's like my first ever.
I've been doing that the whole time.
And yeah, something's going on with my cousin. I don't know what's happening, but he's acting really weird. All right, well let's get it started. Okay, so we're like, oh my god.
Okay, guys, so we're gonna get this started.
So today we're reacting to
30 animated horror stories.
Compilation of June 2021. That was 3 years ago, but basically 2.
By Aunt Martin Animations.
All right, shout out to them. I'm gonna subscribe because I will need them for
future.
Yeah, like for next Saturday, whatever. All right, let's get this started. Okay, now we're about to start.
I guess we're finished
playing it.
I guess we're about to start.
Since my very youngest days, I was treated as a golden child. My mother heaped buttloads of affection onto me and bragged to her friends how great of a son I was. I fear my younger brother missed out because she had already spent all of the love she had on me, so to speak. I joke about this, but I am somewhat serious at the same time. His upbringing lacked much of the praise and attention I was given. When I began playing in organized sports, the rest of the world joined in. Soccer came first.
Why does she only have
It all
4
came
fingers?
so naturally, and before long, I was the top scoring member of the team.
Why do they have 4 toes though?
Once I discovered football, everything else went by the wayside. Posters of Brady and Bledsoe covered my walls.
Okay, what do you think about it so far?
Where are their toes?
I think it's more funny than scary.
Well,
I think it's supposed to be scary because of the background.
It's the toes. It's killing me. Why do they have 4 toes?
Are you ready to keep on going?
All right, yeah.
My large, strong hands allowed me to grip and throw the ball with the power and precision not many twice my age had. All 3 years of middle school, I remained the starting quarterback. I did so well that by high school, I was playing on par with most seniors. My prowess in sports, of course, made me very popular in school. One of my teachers called me the big man on campus. I was never lacking the attention and approval of the staff, and most of my...
What type of nickname was that? The big man on campus. What? The big man on campus. What type of nickname is that? What type of who decided to do that? What?
Okay. Wait, is this real?
I don't think so.
I hope it's not real.
My fellow students. I didn't get a free ride, though. Without good grades, I couldn't play. Luckily for me, I had always been good at most subjects, except for perhaps math, in which I scored lower B's. I decided by my second year which college I would attend. I knew if I continued on my current path, I'd be quarterbacking for a professional team right out of college. To encompass all I had achieved, I quote a line I had once read that described a man as having the world.
She's sorry.
Yeah, totally. It's supposed to be a horror story. Okay, let's continue.
In the palm of his hand. That's probably the best way I could describe the trajectory I had put upon myself. I was destined for success, and nothing was going to get in my way. I tell you all this in order to show just how far I was soon to fall, and exactly how much I was about to lose. I was a junior. I had already been named the starter on the varsity team. When not studying, I split my time between the weight room and practice. It was just before the 3rd game of the season when Rosalind arrived. I had my mind off somewhere else when she entered our class. I still remember it like it was yesterday. A few of my classmates were grumbling about something, and it caught my attention. I happened to look up just as she was passing near me, and her beauty was breathtaking. I can honestly say with confidence, you've never
Sorry about that.
seen her equal in Hollywood. the rich silkiness of her auburn hair, to the sensual fullness of her lips and her porcelain skin. Not an inch of her image had a flaw. I gave her my words, and I knew nothing would equal her in my life.
Why she built like that?
Why is her pants ripped? Guys,
That's just ripped jeans. No, wait, hold on. Okay, why she built like, first of all, why she built like that? Where's her button and where's like the belt straps? Well,
why is his face looking like he's like... No, every time I do that face,
why is that little area right there built like that?
I'm actually crying. Look. There's actual tears coming from my eye.
Okay, oh my
There's
God.
actual tears coming from my eye.
To fall out of love with her. Why she built like that?
Okay, let's continue.
With her shoes like that?
She took her seat at the back of the class. None of the shyness that usually existed in the newly arrived students showed in her actions. The room was hers completely now, and she knew it.
Why she built
My focus was on her for the remainder of the period. She had to have known. My gaze would have burned right through her had my eyes been lasers. This day marked the beginning of a long downhill slide, and I would give anything to experience every second of that time again. Concentrating on anything else was impossible. Class after class, only Rosalind existed. Practice was much the same. I wasn't on a football field. I was still in that class, soaking in every inch, every curve of her body. From then on, I only thought,
Wait, what? What did you just say? I mean, what did you just say?
What?
He said every inch, every curve.
It was soaking every inch, every curve of her body. What are we talking about here?
No, this is smooth moves.
Stop it.
But this is not smooth moves.
thoughts were about her.
Saying
I used my charm to get her address from an office worker. That Friday evening, as I led the team to another victory, my only desire was...
Wait, is you stalking her?
Are you so? Why are you hiding behind a bush?
Are you
stalking?
that's not a really
Okay,
pleasant
let's
hiding.
figure out what you have to say about this.
for the game to end.
Go! What do you have to shoot?
Afterwards, I sat outside her house dreaming about her and I.
Okay, guys, I have a show. Bye.
Get this thing
Oh,
off
wait,
me.
I wanted that one for you. Where is it?
Walking hand in hand through the halls as everyone watched jealously. I resolved in that moment that I would own her body and soul
Wait, what?
until the end of my life.
Wait, what?
What? You would own what? You said you would own what?
He said her body and soul.
You said her what and her what?
Oh my goodness.
Her body, and her soul.
Oh my goodness, let's continue.
My first action upon arriving at school that following Monday was to locate Rosalind and bare my heart to her. I did just that, but her reaction wasn't what I'd envisioned. I spoke from my heart.
First of all, don't walk up to her like that. Get a glow up. Because why you look like that, bro?
Wait, what? Why did your eyes
No, because why you look like that? Like, bro, get a better outfit. Like, what type of pants are those?
I thought you were the quarterback. Aren't you supposed to have abs?
And what type of hairstyle is that?
Okay.
Every word was true, but rather than collapse into my arms as I'd seen
I
on
would have looked
TV
the
so many
same
times,
as that girl.
she replied with 4 short words. I don't think so. I will admit to being disappointed, but her response left me with a ray of hope. She hadn't been
What?
cruel.
Did you not just hear that?
What
Her
is that?
response left me with a ray of hope.
Um,
But he looks like he's...
It's not. Oh, wow. Is he
Or
crying
mocking
in
after
agony?
all. Perhaps she had been playing hard to get. I knew I had to pursue her as a hunter pursues his prey.
Okay, no.
Maybe I would even be required to make a large sacrifice to prove
Yes,
my love.
that's how I look.
Face.
After all, that's the way it works in the great Hollywood films and movies.
Why did I do that?
No, guys, I did this. No, watch.
This is my face.
What is that? Okay, let's continue.
she would realize she belonged with me. I just needed to help her realize that.
So you lay
I searched
dead?
my soul, day and night, for a way to make this happen. Suddenly it hit from out of the blue.
Why do you search your soul? You need to search those books.
Become Harry Potter.
No, search those books by study.
If I gave up football, she would have to see how dedicated I was to her. That day I informed the coach of my decision.
Why? Look, is he bald? Show your hair. Do you have hair? But
why would you resign over a girl? The girl's like when people play football.
Wait, so I at least the coach doesn't have to wash his hair. It won't hurt. Like when he combs it. Well, he can't comb it, but yeah. But
Okay, let's continue. With my fingernail that you threw.
They all built different.
Did it? No, what are you doing?
It went about as well as you would think. He was angry and yelled for almost an hour, but at the end of our meeting,
Why
wished
you
me
yell
well.
like that, bro?
I was elated. I had to tell Rosalind that very second. She didn't answer my text right away, but when she did, her only answer was, why?
Why?
The queasiness churned up in my stomach.
What would you do if he quit the football team over you?
I mean, at least he cares for me. I mean, stop.
Even after all I'd done to let her know I loved her, putting it into words still made me very nervous.
Shut
Good
up!
for you, I said. My hands shook as they moved to push send. It was now or never. She would be left with no doubt to how I felt about her. After sending it, the time seemed to drag on forever. The hours passed with no word from her, and I couldn't take it any longer. I sped over to her house and waited outside her
Stop
window.
stalking her!
That's probably why she don't want you.
I watched as she changed for bed. Every
Huh?
curve,
Wait, what?
Why did I have to pause it right there?
Okay, pause that.
every line of her body remains with me to this day.
Bro,
I sent a new
stop!
text to let her know that I was waiting. She
Stop!
appeared at her window within seconds. Seeing her in the nightgown made my heart race. And there was only one reason she would let me see her this way.
She
My
didn't
mouth
let
was
you.
dry.
You're stalking her. Lady, get some curtains. Get some curtains.
I think she has curtains. And pause it. See if she has curtains.
With anticipation, I broke into a sweat. I expected to be met with soft words, but instead she began yelling,
See?
almost screaming. Her words didn't make sense.
We're
I was
blurring this
confused
out.
by her behavior. It only got worse when her father came outside. I tried to explain my love for his beautiful daughter, but he was deaf to my
That's
words.
not how you do that. Just
Rosalind
confess.
began to
If
curse
she
me
rejects
from her
you, then she
window.
rejects you. That's
Terrible
all.
things I
You
don't
can be
dare
friends,
repeat here.
but I don't think you have a chance.
I never
of
dreamed
being
this could have
friends.
happened. With every word, her curses knocked me lower and lower. It was a pain I'd not wish on
Especially
anyone.
finna share it to her Snapchat.
I was so
whatever.
distraught I didn't hear the
Maybe
word
hate about
police until it was almost too late. I fled just as I noticed flashing lights up the street. I laid down in my
Why
car
you
as they
run like
passed and
that?
sped away as they pulled up to
Do you
Rosalind's
have
house.
seats in your car? What type
sobs
of
grew
car
and
is
grew
that? A
until I was
one-sided?
consumed by my
I'll
grief.
eat the rest of my car
I
for
lay
later.
curled up upon my bed, wailing uncontrollably.
They know they go
However,
to
as my tears began to
How dumb is that? He has to go to school tomorrow. 911, can I get a restraining order on this boy?
subside, another fire kindled inside. My anger roared by the second, until it consumed any sadness I once had.
Do not start a fire.
And by dawn, I transformed into some sort of beast. A monster I never knew existed in me had taken control of my body. I began to rage. I thought,
Rawr.
no one says those
I'm a
things to someone who
fairy.
loves them. They know the power they have over them.
Get away from me.
The idea of punishment fleeted in and
Why
out of my
you
brain,
look like that, bro?
briefly at first,
You
then
see
more and
this?
more until it set root and fostered a plan for retribution. I see now just how far I had gone. My love,
Are you gonna
if
turn to an
that's
alpha?
what you can call
I'm
it,
the alpha.
had
I'm the
transformed
leader.
from
I'm the
obsession.
one to trust.
Okay, look. Somebody clip this and be like,
I'm the alpha. I'm the leader. I'm the one to trust. Together we do whatever it takes. We're in this pack for life. Oh, we're wolves. We on the night.
into hate. The quickness in which this occurred still terrifies me. In that day and in that time, I could only think of one thing: revenge. She had to feel my pain. There was no other way she could learn what she had done. I entered the school that morning with a single, focused purpose. My anger had clouded my mind from considering the consequences of
She
what I
just
was about
doesn't
to
like
do.
you. Just get over
I could see
it.
the terror in her eyes as I drew closer. And I
Girl,
can remember
turn
feeling
around
satisfied
and
by
run.
this.
Scream at least.
I just grabbed her by
Why
the
is there
throat,
only y'all two in the
both hands
school?
gripping as tightly as possible,
Where's the
and I knew it wouldn't take long. My grip was strong and my hands were large.
He's choking.
I was oblivious to the
She's
grabbing and
never,
pulling of others around me.
ever
Her face took
ever
on a dark
liking
red,
me
then
now.
almost purple hue, and I knew it wouldn't be long now. I stared into her beautiful green eyes that I had dreamt of for countless hours, and was awed by them, even as they filled with the
Her
streak
dad's
of
gonna
blood.
kill you.
My adoration angered me even more. The next thing I remember was lying on the school floor being held down. The din of their yells seemed muffled.
Are you
but
crazy?
I was miles away, lost in the confusing pattern of the ceiling tiles
I'm
above
actually
me.
scared now.
I'm not sure how long it was before I was told Rosalind had survived. It appeared I had been stopped before I was able to achieve my goal.
Flushed, bruh.
This news didn't anger me, nor was I relieved. I had become numb. It's taken me many months to reclaim the identity I once was. I was terrified to feel
No,
anything.
he has other crimes
I
committed.
become
He
nothing more than a frightened child. I've been
stalking
fortunate enough to be
people.
sent to an institution that focuses on
How
therapeutic
many years?
rehabilitation.
Or months? Or days?
I'm by no means
Speak.
fully healed, for the lack of a better word. There
No,
still are
that's
moments
fine.
where I find myself giving over to my dark side. I don't necessarily blame the entertainment industry for the way they portray relationships or the pursuit of love in a wider context. I'm responsible for the way I handled the situation.
Psycho.
Something inside of me is broken. However, in the same breath, I do question what impression they intend on presenting. A young, naive, and romantic man such as myself is inundated with talk of the so-called game and the premise of sacrificing for love, among other trite concepts. Without any real guidance from a more experienced adult or father figure, a young male often uses images from the popular entertainment around him. It is a discussion that should be had, considering more boys are growing up without a positive male role model in their lives. Please pardon me for going off onto my own path. I still require a lot of work. The purpose of writing this was to recount the events that led me to my current position.
You're out of jail.
My counselor and I agreed that it would be a good idea to put my story and my feelings at the time on paper. It could serve as a motivating factor for myself and others to see how far I've come in my therapy.
Why are you hitting the table?
Now that I have,
Doing something.
it's certainly encouraging to see the progress I've made. At the same time, it's shed light upon the darker side of my personality, and that has been a horrifying vision. Despite this, I'm confident I'm on the path to regaining my true self, and perhaps one day you'll recognize the brother you grew up with. I've just about written down everything I can
Why
recall
not
from
like
that
that?
time, and lights out is quickly approaching. I'll make a copy of this for my counselor, minus a little epilogue to you. Of course, I'll be sending you this version for yourself. Feel free to share it with your mom or anybody else in the family that may be
Is
curious.
she okay?
I've written Mom a short note just about regular stuff and sent it last week, so she should receive that soon. If you have the time, I'd like you to do something like we discussed and seek out the proper place on the internet to share this. All I ask is that you leave out my name, but I probably don't have to tell you that. I'm sure you don't normally tell people your older brother is psycho. I'd like young people to be able to read an authentic account of what goes on in the mind of someone like me without all the sensationalistic fluff.
Stop talking to air.
I don't seek notoriety or fame for what I've done. It is an inexcusable act against one I profess to love. My hope is that it can serve as a template for the young, a diagnostic instrument.
Okay, guys, that is all for me. Go check out more on.
Hey.
Okay. Ah, la, 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 la.
To help them recognize the same patterns in their friends or themselves and stop them before they get out of control. I'd like to think if more people had access to this type of information, things like stalking and the crimes that go with it may be able to be stopped completely, or at the least greatly reduced. I'll continue to do all I can to stem the tide from here. Perhaps, if enough on the outside can see this, we can create a better world for everyone.
Well, that's all for today. I only reacting to one because like that recording took up like most of the time, and I don't know why. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all on Tuesday. Tearful Tuesday. Don't forget. Oh, yeah. Tearful Tuesday. It might be a vlog, who knows. But yeah. Yeah. Oh, and I might update my schedule, so that's all there is for today. Thank you for watching. I don't know how you made it to the end, but yeah. Or are you still watching? The video's over.
You forgot to end it.
Stop watching. The video's over. Bye. Bye. Okay, like and subscribe while you're at it since you're still here. Alright, bye.